agree to an extent with Hakeem Jeffries that they don't. There's not a lot that they can do politically, especially if the president is just blatantly disregarding the law. You know, what can they do? You know, so I feel like it's incumbent upon us, the people, to do what they can do. So I'm not being super hard on the Democrats. You know, I'm disappointed with their response to the Gaza conflict, you know, because of their taking contributions from being beholden to AIPAC. You know, that really made me lose a lot of respect for them. But, you know, I still think that at the end of the day, it's incumbent upon us, the people, to sustain a democracy. We can't. It's a democracy. It's about the people. It's not just about the politicians. We can't continue to just point fingers at them. What are we doing? You know.
Absolutely,
So,
I agree.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. You want to give your name?
Rich.
Cool. Thank you, Rich.
No problem.
Have a good day.
Let's see what the sign says. It's a Winston Churchill. Sorry.
Yeah, I watched it like that.
I woke up like this.
We're so good at showing up! Yay! We're so great! Yeah, we don't know how to spread out! Okay.
Well, what's your name? Jimmy. Now, this is my friend Anna. Great music.
Two pictures.
Right. And maybe only.
You want to talk to me?
Thank you.
Talk, yes,
Good.
of course.
Yeah, tell me what brings you out here. Tell me what are your concerns. What are some of your concerns?
Yeah, my concerns are that there's an unelected person who is currently apparently in charge of the US government, telling the president what to do, and the president just listens to that. And this is not what the American public deserves. This is not what they voted for. And I don't think this is even what the Republicans voted for. There's things that are going on that were not part of the political program, like all this nonsense that's going on with Greenland and renaming the Gulf. It's just a diversion of what these criminals are up to.
Absolutely.
And
yes.
it's time that the public wakes up and actually does something about it. And the only mechanism that we have is protesting. And I think it's good that people are coming out for that.
Yeah. So basically, Trump has outsourced the presidency to Elon Musk, richest man in the world. Now, Americans are alarmed about America becoming an oligarchy, but we've already had billionaires buying out the government officials for decades. Trump is just basically moving it from the shadows to the center stage. Would you agree on that?
I don't think that it was so strong that what we are seeing right now. I think that, of course, the finances have always run this country, but it is now it has reached a level that is really concerning because it is irreversible.
Right.
And that's why it is now so urgent that we actually do something while it is still fresh. If this continues for another 4 years, there won't be another election. And
I agree.
It's a handful of people who own the majority of the wealth in this country, and they ruthlessly use their means to achieve their goals. And this does not represent the goal of these people or the goals of people in whatever Wisconsin. They voted for somebody and have no idea what's going to happen.
Right. And, you know, we've been warned about fascism, about Trump for years, but Democrats, their response to all this has been pretty tame and not as you know, like,
yes, well, they responded incorrectly. Their response, in my opinion, was the wrong subjects, the wrong topics. They allowed the Republicans to be pushed into a corner where the discussion was about the rights of trans and gay people, which I totally respect, but that's the wrong topic. It's the wrong topic. We need to talk about the needs of the regular people, which is number one, healthcare and education. And the Democrats have failed to actually bring that message home. They made the mistake of allowing the Republicans to dictate the topics. And of course, it's so easy for them to get everybody upset about whatever, that whole nonsense on trans people. This is a so small fraction of the population. Meanwhile, nobody, absolutely nobody that I know is happy with their health insurance. People go bankrupt in this country. And did the Democrats talk about that? Hell no. That wins elections, not that bullshit.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. What are your thoughts about the killing of the CEO, the healthcare CEO, a couple months ago?
Well, I mean, it's a tragedy for the guy's family, but I do see the point where this is coming from. And nobody can be surprised. People are angry. As I said, not a single person that I know is happy with the health insurance. They hate their health insurance. The health insurance industry is burning billions of dollars of American GDP every day because you and me and this guy and that guy are on the phone for hours while we are supposed to be working and productive, while we negotiate for things that are not getting paid. That's the fault of the healthcare industry, and nobody's attacking that. Right? That, in my opinion, is the number one topic. If the Democrats finally get their act together, make that the number one issue, and people will vote for them.
Well, I don't think they will, because I think they're bought out by the same people, the same billionaires as Republicans. It's, you know, same side.
Then we are fucked as a country. If that is the case, then welcome to full-on Hitler 2.0.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
You want to give your name?
My name is Wolfgang.
Wolfgang?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir. All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Alright guys, I need a little break. Give me a second here. Alright? Good? Yeah. Welcome new status quo members, Vanessa, Betty, Carolyn, Paul, Joanne, and VJ. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate your support. Remember, status quo is powered by the people. We do not take any corporate funding. We are completely independent, powered by you, the viewers. So thank you very much for supporting us, for keeping us on the ground, covering these important stories all over the country. And we will continue this work as it is desperately needed in the times coming up. Let me see what's going on in the chat. Please smash that like button. Please share this live stream. So I think the rally is going to be staying here. I don't think they're going to be marching again. Also, if you cannot become a member, well, if you want to become a member, statuscoup.com/join. Sign up as a member, $5 a month. That comes out to 16 cents a day. But if you cannot, please subscribe, share our content, share our page, share our videos. Let people know that we are consistently on the ground covering these important stories. Doing what the mainstream does not do, covering the stories that the mainstream media covers up. Also, super chats are greatly appreciated. Alright, I'm going to try and get into the middle here. Give me a second.
Sadly, our democracy is something President Musk, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk are working to destroy. I gotta tell you, it still shocks me that despite everything, shutting down the USID, turning Guantanamo Bay into an immigration camp, and threats of conquering our allies, people still have the gall to support Trump. His supporters are some of the nastiest people I've met, ranging from being racist, sexist, homophobic, and transphobic. At this point, I wouldn't even be surprised if they were hydrophobic. But at a certain point, you have to ask yourself the question, why? As we all know, Trump and Musk are working hard to defund and destroy the Department of Education.
Fuck no!
It isn't behind the scenes. They've been very public about this. Now imagine that, but on a smaller yet consistent scale happening in red states for years. Red politicians have been defunding education in red states for over a decade in hopes to create a more loyal and controllable group of people. As you can see, it's paid off. On top of that, red states usually don't generate as much money as blue states. For a lot of them, minimum wage can be as low as $7.25 an hour. Here it's $16.25, more than double. New York also has the benefit of CUNY and SUNY, free education. Red states end up losing funding for education. And because of the low rate of pay, many can't afford to help their children go to school. They lack many means of finding education. And because of this, they end up being the biggest victims of propaganda. Stuck in an echo chamber of fake news, family members and friends telling them that trans kids are evil, same-sex marriage is against God, and women are lesser than men. We've seen this through Fox News, and we've seen this through President Trump. Look at the country we live in now. Some people say Trump is the closest person to God. It's absolute ludicrousy. And ladies and gentlemen, I am not standing here to justify their actions. But despite everything I just told you, they do have more in common with us than they do have in Trump and Musk. Whether Trump supporters realize it or not, we are fighting the same battle. As a member of the LGBT, I want to protect my family, preserve our culture, and defend my right to exist. At the same time, I know Trump supporters do too. I'm a working class citizen. I'm not in the 1%. I barely have enough money to pay my bills, to pay off my debt, and put money into my savings. And sometimes I can't even do any of that. Trump supporters face the same issues and the same dangers Trump and Musk has put in this country through.
That's right. We're all human.
The propaganda they face makes them brainwashed. They were made into people designed to hate to further push a political agenda. Literal pawns to the system. We need to make America smart again. To me, this isn't a mere battle of left versus right, but it's a battle of up versus down. Both the majority of Democrats and Republicans are in the 99%, with the 1% using their billions of dollars to turn us into an oligarchy, to further control us. Look at how they try to strip our rights, our freedom. We stand against Republican politicians who hope to dismantle us, and Democrat politicians who don't have the courage to stand up against it. But it doesn't just stop at the brainwashing of the right. Now corrupt officials are strong enough to take away the freedoms of the left. Abortion rights were weakened, immigrants are being forcibly detained, trans people are being denied positions in the workforce and military for just existing. DEI protection has been removed, and same-sex marriage is next on the chopping block. And need I say anything about health insurance? Our own lives are being churned for the profit of the 1%. Even Social Security is in danger of being cut. But we are Americans. This country was founded on protest of the wealthy to fight for our freedom. And damn it, that's what we've gathered here to do. I cherish America, and I will always stand by the American flag because it is our flag just as much as it is any Trump supporters. It is a flag that carries both red and blue alike. It is a flag tainted by history, but one that can be made better by us. And united, we are strong. The acronyms of the United States spells us. And never stop being proud of who you are. Never stop being proud of being an American. We are all here today because we are all American and want to see our country become better. The ultimate enemy is the oligarchy. And the red and blue need to unite more now than ever. And I'm going to sound very nerdy for saying this, but if I had to quote anyone, it would be Optimus Prime from Transformers. Freedom is the right of any sentient being, and he also said, till all are one. And that's a motto I want everybody to repeat with me right now. Till all are one. 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 Thank you for hearing me out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming out today.
We're in the middle of a hostile government takeover. I wanna talk about it, but I'll be late for work. And if you say, wait a minute, do we have to stop this? We had one, but you didn't want that lady in office. right. You better stop messing around. This ain't about left and right. Need to worry about up and down. This ain't about left and right. You better stop messing around. This ain't about left and right. Need to worry about up and down. And if you say, wait a minute, do we have to stop this? We had one, but you didn't want that lady in office. Hostile government. Take over. Hostile government. Take over. Hostile government. Wait for hostile government. Take over. Hostile government. Wait for
Which media you work for? Which media you work for? Oh, that's nice.
Hey folks, as your senior citizen speaking up, I want to say first of all, Elon Musk was a black South African. He did not walk through America and steal everything. Elon Musk were a black South African. He could not steal everything. We need to address the white supremacy that is at the heart. It's not about eggs. It is not about gas. It is not about eggs. It's not about gas. It's about Elon Musk and Trump and the white oligarchs. White oligarch male patriarchy that's trying to turn back America to the 1930s. America is on the auction block. We did this with slavery. We sold human beings in slavery on the auction block. And we're back on the fucking auction block. With white men standing there at press conferences and Doge, phony organizations. They sold human beings, now they're selling democracy. Don't do it. Unite. Unite. Fight for your children. Fight for your children's children. I'm a senior citizen. I've been down this road in the 60s, marching for civil rights, marching for women's rights, marching for gay rights, marching for immigrants. And now here I am all over again because a white South African Elon Musk came to this country and is robbing us blind. He's white. If he were a black South African, he couldn't do it. Until America addresses its original sin, which is with Native Americans and slavery, we're never going to move this dialogue forward. So let's move the dialogue forward and get together and unite all races, all types. But it's the white patriarchy that's trying to have their last hurrah, and it's not going to work.
Elon Musk's father made his money from apartheid emerald mines. I just want y'all to know that. Look it up. Look it up. Elon Musk's father, Errol Musk, made money in pretty much slave mining emerald conditions. Also look up Dan Gertler. He's a billionaire who makes a lot of money off the diamonds in Congo. You know who sanctioned him? Joe Biden. You know who unsanctioned him? Guess who did that? Guess who unsanctioned a man who makes money off of the illegal diamond trade in the Congo? Look it up. It's not well known. Look up Dan Gertler.
Free Palestine!
disorder.
Yes, sir. He is not a gamer.
Elon Musk is a fucking racist.
No gesture.
Right? Elon Musk was not elected by me. Was he elected by you? Was he elected by anybody? But Elon Musk is going into our government, and he is smashing our government. He is smashing our intelligence department. He is smashing our justice department. He is smashing our education department, our consumer protection department. What the fuck? 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 Jesus, are you mad? Are you mad? Whose government is this? That's right. This is our government.
Whose government? Our government.
Whose government?
Our government.
Whose government?
Our government.
Whose government?
Our government.
Whose government?
Our government.
That's right. That's right. So, Trump has narcissistic personality disorder, right? Raise your hand. You don't need to, but I'm sure there's plenty of people here who know narcissists, right? Who've had narcissists in their life. I do. And Donald Trump has narcissistic personality disorder. He has a personality disorder. Donald Trump is mentally ill. Donald Trump is mentally ill.
He has to go. He has to go.
Robert F. Kennedy cuts the heads off whales.
You don't need to take down mentally ill people to make your point.
I am not.
No resistance.
I am not.
There is no hate in this resistance.
I am not.
Mentally ill, narcissistic personality disorder. Real people have these conditions, man. No hate in this resistance.
Let me make clear. No division. Let me make clear.
Make it clear.
Let me make it clear.
Everybody.
Let me make it clear.
Yeah.
Let me make it clear. Mentally ill people have rights. We all have universal human rights. Mentally ill people deserve treatment. Mentally ill people deserve help. We all know mentally ill people, and we all must stand together.
He's not dissing mental health. He's pointing out the fact that they are narcissists, and people deserve to know that. If your president is a fucking narcissist, you deserve to know that.
You're right. Thank you for correcting me. Thank you. So, what I mean to say is these people, their disease is not being treated. Their disease is not being treated, and it is running rampant. And narcissism is not good. And it is not the quality we want in the people leading our nation. Get them help. Get them help.
To remember that these narcissists, while they may be victims of a disorder, they're not the victims here in general. We are the victims to their oppression.
They do not have our best interests at heart.
We agree with you.
Okay. Stand together. Stand together.
But we're here about our government being taken over by people we don't want doing what they're doing.
That's right.
Free Luigi!
They are
More dead billionaires!
they are firing families. They have no right to do this.
Don't be so fooled by these mass communication mediums. Every time I step on a subway, I see people on their phones. You know what's on their phones?
I don't know how to use it.
You know what's on their phones? A bunch of propaganda. Y'all are being divided by these mass communication mediums. It's the mark of the devil. And I don't even believe in Christianity, but it truly is the mark of the devil. And these devices are collapsing our society. So stop being on them and get you a flip phone or something.
Who wants to use it next? You want to use it?
Yeah, he asked first. I gotta be fair. Just hold the button. You speak.
I mean, the mark of the beast is literally said to be on the follower's forehead of the Antichrist. And what do we see with Trump supporters? Die-hard Trump supporters all have that stupid MAGA hat on their head.
Yes, so
With the mark on their
we're here
forehead.
to talk about
I don't know.
Trump.
Even
And
before the hat
Elon
became
Musk,
popular, I was warning
who is,
people Trump
taking
might be
over
the
our
fucking
government.
Antichrist.
And we're
Nobody listened to
tired
me
of
then.
it. We
Maybe
don't
they'll
want
fucking
it.
listen to me now.
That's the reason we're here.
You gotta hold it into your mouth.
This administration is crazy. They're nuts, and they have to be removed before all your rights are taken away from you. You have got the power. If you stand up, you have to remove these people. If you love yourself and your children, please listen and get rid of Trump. The day may come where we all have to gather and surround the White House and demand for this idiot to leave us alone.
You hear that? He's absolutely right. The day may come when we all have to gather around the White House to stop this fucking asshole.
Everybody. He's hurting your children. He's killing people around the world. This guy is a maniac. Get rid of Elon, Trump, and almost all the Republican Party.
Thank you.
They're all cowards.
Yes. Thank you. Let's go over there.
Right now, I mean, I know it's less than
a big thing.
Barry, oh my God.
Left in a little pink house.
Probably in Sorry. Margo. You have socks on? I do. These are my
Okay, how'd that go?
All right, everyone. So I'm going to shut it down. The protest has dispersed.
Okay, so I'll tell them about the page.
You want to get in with them?
Yeah, when they're done.
They coming in.
Okay.
Oh. Sorry. Okay, get in there.
Yeah.
Alright. Let me just check, make sure we got everything. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sharing. Thank you to the new members. Thank you for your support. Thank you for super chats. We really appreciate it. Appreciate all the support we could get.
Oh, sorry.
All right, so I might be live again tomorrow night, so make sure you are subscribed so you get the notification for when we go live. And I think that's about it. Yeah, so thank you all again, And everybody have a good day and take care.
We're in the middle of a hostile government takeover. I wanna talk about it, but I'll be late for work. And if you're saying, wait a minute, do we have to stop this? We had one, but you didn't want that lady in office. Hostile government takeover. Hostile government. Now that we're a part of a Nigerian prince scam, surprise, surprise, it end up being a white man. Oh, I just want to know, what the hell do I do? I drink. And if you're saying, wait a minute, do we have to stop this? We had one, but you didn't want that lady in office. Hostile government take over. Hostile government late for work. Hostile government take over. Hostile government late for work. Hostile government take over. This ain't about left and right. You better stop messing around. This ain't about left and right. Need to worry about up and down. This ain't about left and right. You better stop messing around. This ain't about left and right. Need to worry about up and down. And if you're saying, wait a minute, do we have to stop this? We had one, but you didn't want that lady in office. Hostile government take over.